From the truth, I could buy it, but it's just a rental. It's not a good investment. Being bad with your money is being good at flexing. They always chasing a bag, I guess they couldn't catch it. They trying to be like me, but it's not a good impression.
Okay, with the elections coming up, I wanted to do a quick stock portfolio update. Only because I believe, depending on who wins, it's going to affect what happens over the next week or two. If Trump wins, I think the stock prices will probably go up for the next 3 to 5 days. Then, depending on how much they go up, they might go down. They might keep going up if it's a slow incline. If Harris wins, I feel like stocks will drop for the first 3 to 10 days. So what I do depends on what happens. But as you can see, currently we're up 4.3%. This portfolio in the last 2 weeks, I want to say, was as high as 10 or 12% and as low as 2%. I meant to make videos in the middle, but I've just been so busy and haven't had time. But I did want to get this one out before the election. So let's see. We'll check out the ones we have. HIMS, we're up 23.5%. Wins 18.5%. Honest is 1.5%. PayPal's 0.5%. And Planet 13, we are down 10.5%, $26. But $4.95 were the fees to buy it. We'll start with HIMS. It's been like a crazy 2 weeks. This thing, I think, fluctuated from 17 to like 23 or $24. So it was 17.85 October 10th, and then 5 days later it was 22.80. It stayed between 21 and 23. It was 23 on October 28th. 2 days later it was $19. And then it's picked back up. The earnings call did come out today. I didn't get to see what the numbers were. After hours, it's up 189, which is 9%. So I'm going to assume they were decent. June, I'm assuming this is the one for that because that's where it took me. Revenue, 3.315 million. 51%. So revenue was 315 million, which is up 51% year over year. So from this quarter last year to this quarter this year, net income was 3.3 million, which is up 285% year over year. So, and you'll have your diluted EPS, your net profit margin, operating income margin. I care about. It's up 4.2%. You'll have to check a lot of the different things. Quarterly reports will usually be over here. I go to that page often. Yeah. So if you go here, it'll give you the quarterly reports. You can read everything. If you invest in a company, I suggest you pay attention to the quarterly reports. If you can understand them. If not, Google some things about them, learn a little bit more. But it has a lot of information in there. What they're doing, what their plans are, what their forecasts are, how and why the numbers are what they are, in their opinion. I mean, you can't take everything they say. They are going to try to make it look good on themselves. They're not going to come out and just completely shit on themselves. Excuse my French. Let's go PayPal. PayPal's in the I'm buying it zone. I did buy, was it 1 or 2 recently? So October 30th, I bought 2 shares at $78.41, which is a little bit more than what I paid, about $1 more than we paid for the first 4. And if it goes down anymore, I think I'm going to buy some more. Can't buy much because we only have $90 available. But I've realized that it's been over 30 days since I put more money in there. I've been so busy. I thought it was like a week or 2. Time's flying by. But tomorrow I'm going to put 150 on there. I'll make sure that probably going to buy a share of PayPal. If it goes down, I might buy 2. Planet 13 is at 56 cents. I still have to make a video of why I'm not going to buy any more in this portfolio. I just don't think doing what we're trying to do after thinking about it, it's the best idea. But I still like the stock overall, so I kind of need to explain it, I feel like. So we'll try and make a video for that. Honest Company, they've been, was it this one? Last month? Yeah, so I mean from 336, you figure they're up 12% in the last 30 days. That's pretty decent. That's like a year right there. So most people, that would be a great year for most companies if they went up 10%, 12% a year. And the win, I think it's been falling the last couple of days just steadily. Yeah, so we were staying at over 100 till about October 14th. Then it went to 100, and it's just been going down ever since. If it gets into the 80s, I'll probably try and buy at least one share of that. So if we put in 150, we got 90. That'll put us at 260. Definitely want to get one of win under 80. So that'll put us at 80 minus 260 is going to put us at, oh man, 180. So I'm a little slow. It's been a long day, man. But I wanted to get the video out, like I said, before the election. And if things go crazy, this could go down 5-6%. It'll be negative. I do think we'll bounce back after the election. In December, you have stock loss harvesting. Basically, people that made a lot of money or that are up a lot of money, they need to counteract that so they don't have to pay taxes. So if they're down a lot of money in a certain stock, they'll sell it in December, take the loss, file boom taxes, and then they just rebuy the stock next year, hoping that it doesn't make big gains in the meantime. It can be a risky move. There's a lot of people that do it, but that's a whole nother story. I'm not even getting into that. That brief preview was enough. But we got $11.95 in the account right there. We're up $45.85. Like I said, it was almost, I think it was over 100 last week. And it goes up, it goes down, but over time, you know what I'm saying, it'll definitely continue to go up. But made $9.44 today. And we're going to buy the PayPal stock tomorrow. And depending on who wins and what it does, we might be buying more stocks. We won't buy too many because we only have 260. So we'd probably be able to only buy 2 or 3 shares. Because unless something else crazy happens or pops up, I'll only be buying PayPal or Win. I haven't really had time to look at anything else new. And I definitely won't just be throwing random ones in this account. I'm trying to teach you that there's a right way and a wrong way to do things and show you how to invest your money, not risk your money. Well, all investing is risking. I mean, yes, not gamble. Calculated risk, I feel, are a lot better than gambling. But we'll get back into all that on the next update. We'll see who wins and what happens. Y'all have a good one.
I could buy it, but it's just a rental. It's not a good investment. Being bad with your money is being good at flexing. They always chasing a bag, I guess they couldn't catch it. They trying to be like me, but it's not a good impression.